Hello guys and welcome to another episode of Forever Stranded Lost Souls playing on the Voxel Squad server. Whoa, that was a strange effect. Right, so this is a Nether star plant. It gives off these things. Where are they? Here. And you need 27 of them, believe it or not, to make one Nether star. So this makes a fragment. And then 3 fragments make another star. And I actually kind of did this in sort of the last episode, during the last episode, but somehow in the editing that was going to be the big point of the episode, making growing nether stars. And somehow in the editing I got rid of it, because really making this isn't all that exciting. You have to make this crux thing beneath it. I think I will make one in today's episode. I also made this growth crystal. It's the lowest level growth crystal to make it grow a bit faster, because really I am getting these nether stars very slowly. I don't think I've collected a whole one. So today's episode, let's see, is really going to be about making that more efficient so that we can grow plenty of nether stars, because who wants to keep killing the wither? There we go, 19, so not even enough for 1 star. So clearly we're going to have to find a way, that's going to be the most important thing, of farming this automatically. I'm going to make another one of these, and I'd like to upgrade this to the higher level one. The most important thing is the automatic harvest. And I can't grow them in here. I can't grow them in the clusters. Oh, by the way, I've made a few more seeds. Basically, I did, let's see, there's a quest for that in Mystical Crops. I did all of this tier 1 seeds. So I made all of these seeds, and I'm growing some of them. And dirt seeds and water seeds are brilliant, because together you can make clay. Loads and loads and loads of clay. I don't think I'm gonna go into these seeds anytime soon, because just look at this, you need so many. And yeah, I don't think I am going to make all of this stuff. I might make a few. Cow seeds would be quite nice, and chicken seeds. But anyway, but that's a digression. Today I want to focus on the nether star seeds. And the cloches don't work, so obviously we are going to have to go into, and there's a quest for that as well, so we might as well do the quest, into industrial foregoing. So the first thing to do is latex. So we need the latex fluid extractor. Latex fluid extractor. What? Huh? Here it is, the machine latex. Oh, there's a latex processing unit. Okay, this all looks good. But what about the extractor? Extractor. Let's see. Enchantments, tree fluid extractor. That's what it is. So we need to make this machine. I wonder if I've been pouring some gears. Don't know if I happen to have an iron one. I do happen to have an iron one, wow. And if you remember, where is my sifting system? If you remember, the proper way, where is iron? Let's get a few blocks already. The proper way of making this is to, the machine blocks, is to do this. Might as well make a few. And then we need a furnace and some stones. Now, as I know myself, but also as people have pointed out, you cannot make things in here. If you want to get the quest, it doesn't recognize them, so we're gonna have to be a little bit careful about that. Why am I being stupid? The furnace is a double recipe after all. What? No netherrack. How can that be? Here. Furnace. Furnace. Make this furnace. Excellent. And then make the other furnace. Even more excellent. Yes, we have done it. So the furnace, and do you have any redstone in you? I don't know why I don't use the other head. You have no redstone. Seriously, no redstone? Let's get the redstone from here. And let's lose a proper bench. And there we go. Now, one thing that I am wondering about is, shall we set up this like properly, or shall we just set it up improperly? And I am actually, I have to admit, sort of tempted by the improper, although setting it up properly might be a better thing to do. Let's see here, because oh, there we go. I've set up one of these machines in here, so we could use this and just set up machines, you know, along this length. Let's get some power things. Oh, I've been playing Arc. I'm shifting instead of controlling. Flux ducts. Flux. Let's get some of these, and actually let's get some fluid ducts as well. There we go. What are we setting up? We're setting up this here. I keep feeling like I'm having mouse problems, you know, and I have spent some serious money on getting this nice mouse, so I really shouldn't be having mouse problems with it. Just don't feel the mouse is doing what I want it to do. Okay, here and here. Let's make a whole line where these machines can be, and I am guessing that this one should just come here. Why did it place opposite to what I wanted it to place as? This is very, very inconvenient. God, I'm breaking everything except the bit that I want to break. That break? Well, it did. Okay, let's do this for the time being and put something here. So all we do now is we put where is some wood? We put a piece of wood up here, and this will start extracting it, hopefully. There we go. We are getting latex. It's all very nice, but we need to process this said latex. This is gonna take a bit of time. Anyway, I don't want, eventually this will break this piece of wood, right? And I don't want to have to keep coming here and replacing it. So clearly the answer is, this will interfere with the stairs, but I guess we can live that, is to make a block placer. So let's quickly do that. The problem with the block placer, well, it's not really a problem. Where's the cauldron? Here we go. Is that it needs this. The recipe's been changed. It needs some of these, but that's okay. we can come here, and I think it's called an auto placer from Actually Editions. I think other mods have these things in as well, but I really like the Actually Editions one, not the auto breaker, the auto placer. We need this. Let's make a bunch of them. Okay. Auto placer. Can we now do this? Yay! And let's put that in there. And let's get a stack of wood. That's gonna be plenty. And let's come here. See, the wood is beginning to get a sort of bizarre effect with it. I think if I put the auto placer this way, I think that's place it. Just put the wood in here, and there we go, full automation. I don't really think this is the best place to be doing this, so let's say this is temporary. Okay, well, this certainly isn't a very fast process, but the latex bucket has filled. The quest is complete. Let's see, what will we get? The loot chest, of course. Claim, done. Let us prepare to be disappointed. Oh, toasted bread, XP tab, and feral flame lantern. Where should I put this lantern? Where do we have light everywhere, really. Let's put it, actually maybe we could put it outside. It's less important than here, as a matter of fact. Once we go, oh, I've put one here, so there, let's light up under the ship. Okay. Right. So what is the next step? Okay, now it wants us to make plastic latex processing unit. Let's see how we do that. Latex processing unit. Another iron gear, some iron, more of these furnaces. Let's see. Okay, I should take some of this stuff on me, yeah. You know what? Let's do it. I don't have any nether rack apart from this machine, so we might as well do it in here. Okay, 1, 2. And then 1, 2. Excellent. Let's put a bit of stuff away. Away in here as well. Wasn't there another one? Oh well, whatever. Whatever. Run, don't crouch, run. Okay, iron gear and some metal and redstone. Iron gear, some iron, 1 redstone, and is that enough? Or am I missing something? No, that should be enough. Latex processing unit. So the latex processing unit is kind of an interesting animal, isn't it? Because it requires, if we put it here, it also requires water. But that's kind of okay, because I have a huge drum of water here that I've been preparing forever. I should possibly have another one like them. That's like 4 million buckets of water. I think that should be sufficient. There you go. Oh, I don't have a servo. Just connect the latex from here to here without having to put it in a bucket. Redstone ignored. And there we go. Rubber is gonna be happening. Let's fill this in. Not sure if that's the best look. We're gonna have to remove this from there, but anyway, there we go. That's gonna generate masses and masses of the rubber for us. Now what do we do with this? We make this, and then I think we put that in a furnace, and that will give us the rubber. And we need a lot of this because there's all sorts of machines that I'm planning to make from industrial foregoing. If you remember MFR, that used to be a very, let's just stick it in the redstone furnace. That used to be a very, very nice mod. I mean, if you just look at it here at industrial, look at all these machines. And they're like enchantment sorter, enchantment extractor, mob crusher, potion brewer, animal baby separator, plant sower, plant fertilizer, water condensator. There's like basically everything. Resources for sure. That's very nice if I remember. So now let's see whether we just need the plant harvester, because that's really what I want to do. Plant harvester, animal rancher, crop harvester. There's a harvester from Cyclic. Maybe we should have tried this because we have all of the stuff for it. Not the animal, the crop harvester. No, because that's industrial for industrial thing. The horrible mod that I can't stand. Let's look at industrial foregoing. Mob crusher, potion brewer, plant sower, plant fertilizer, plant gather. Oh, it's gatherer, not harvester. Okay, we have the plastic. Do we have gold things? Look at this, we have gold things. And plant gatherer, we need 2 of these and 1 iron hoe. So I was going to go to the thing, but let's just get some iron in here. Sure, we have sticks in here. We do. There we go. Come on, mouse. Cooperate. 1, 2, and then this, and then the hoe. And we'll probably be missing something, not the fertilizer, the gatherer. Oh, redstone. I'm sure I didn't bring a redstone. Here. Plant gatherer. There we go. Not like this, like this. There we go. Plant gatherer. Alright, we're gonna need to find a way of giving it power. Actually, what does the quest line say? We have this. It wants us to make range add-ons, mob slaughter factory, mining laser, automated farm. How do we make the fertilizer? Oh god. Yeah, later. Mob essence. Range add-ons. Wow, yeah. I mean, it's very nice, but a little bit excessive. Let's do this. I think now it's hopefully facing the right way. Yes, it is. And it's gonna need power down here. And the power is gonna need to get power wirelessly from here. So this is number one. I don't know if I've shown this before or not, but anyway, if you put this, this now becomes number one as well, so the two machines will be linked. Here. Now this gets power, hopefully this gets power. Oh, it's gonna build up sludge. We have to gather the sludge. Oh yeah, this has to be made into output. So now all the sides are output, and there we go. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. I mean, it's got the seed, but clearly we need to also have a planter. That is not good. Well, I mean, it's not so bad, but plant sower, I think it was called. And that will, this will need to get the seeds. Plant sower, iron gear we have, flower pot, 2 of these. I think there's only one. Right, let me make this off camera. Okay, so again we want to put a servo here, and we want to whitelist. This, and so many seeds. I actually think that maybe we just need to whitelist this one thing by itself. But what is happening? Oh, it won't go back in. Okay, we will just whitelist this. So it won't actually collect anything else apart from that. I think that is the safest way of doing this. Alright guys, so to make these Nether star seeds, obviously Supremium is just not gonna be enough, so what we need to do is take this and make a bunch of, probably do enough, Insanium. That's what it's called, Insanium essence. Actually gonna need to make more of this. Ugh, why am I always putting things in the wrong place? There we go, a bit more Insanium. And let's make the Insanium seed. Like this, this, and this. Oh god. There we go. And we need some nether stars. I've killed quite a few nethers, as you can see. Let's see, what can we do with these? So that's the nether star seed, then there is the dragon egg seed and the awakened draconium seed. This is gonna be so amazing once we get to this point. Alright, there's another nether star seed. Now, you can't just grow this on soil. The soil has to have this crux underneath it. Let's have a look at the crux. It's this one, Nether Star Crux, and it basically, that's the recipe. The Withering Soul, we get this from killing the Wither. I don't think I have blocks of diamonds in there. So let's just go down here, and obtain a block of diamond. No way I took 2, but never mind. Yeah, so those souls, those funny head things, that's dropped. That's a drop when you kill the wither. So can I do this? Yes. So now, where do I grow crops? Here. Oh, this has not worked very well, has it? It has not. Do you at least have the seed? No, do you have the seed? It does have the seed. So why didn't you pass it? Why did you pass it to the plant sower, huh? Oh, this is very annoying because, well, I don't know why I needed this or this. This should be sufficient. What's happening here? Oh, ignored. No, that's good. Whitelist, you idiot. Okay, well, clearly it can't grow it because right, let's make a bit of dirt. I've made a huge mess in here, but that's okay, I can tidy it up. This, I have a hoe. Let's hoe it. Oh my god, how very stupid of me, not here. Can't put it there, you idiot. There we go. Here, how plant the seed, and now we have to wait again for it, some more for it to before we can see what happens. Let's put the second crux here, and let's get a couple more pieces of dirt to fill in the gaps and see what happens. Be dirt in here. Yes, there is. Oh, this is quite complicated, isn't it? Ah, this still has the nether star seed. Why aren't you passing it to the other thing? So I had a lot of problems with this industrial foregoing growth system. So much trouble that I built this tiny little room here, thinking that maybe if it was secluded and away from all the other plants, it would be happy, but it took, I had to call Techno Truck for help, and he figured it out. He told me what I was doing wrong. So in here, you have to put the seeds into specific slots, which correspond to the colors on around this. So like here, we have this color, which corresponds to this slot, which is this slot. And on this side, the blue slot corresponds to that. And then you have to lock the seeds in place so they only can enter in here, and then they get planted on the proper bits, because otherwise they would go into any of these slots and then they couldn't be planted. So with that sorted out, and we've had this going for almost 24 hours, I think, we got this result. So not a humongous amount of stars, but probably enough for what we need. Let's find a table and let's see how this will work. So there we go. I'm not converting everything because, you know, I don't need to convert everything, I think. And there we go. So these nether star shards, come on, get 14 of them. I should actually make an extra one because, and these will make nether stars. So we get about, I don't know, 5 nether stars, I guess, from doing this. For we've got a bit more in here from when I was growing it by hand. So, you know, it's nice, but it's by no means nether. Here we go, nether star essence. Oh, we need 27 to be able to do anything. So, well, 4 is more than enough. It is more than enough. So, to speed this up a bit, I want to make a better growth crystal. I think that's the only thing we can do. I mean, you know, even 4 stars a day, it's still 4 less withers I have to kill. So we need this one to upgrade it. And let's come and use, where's the thing I made? Where is the thing I made? Here. Let's try and make this. So for this, growth crystal tier 2, I'm gonna need some reinforced obsidian, which is just obsidian with iron bars. Will that make itself for me? It will. This is so brilliant. So it took me a while to figure out how to do it, but you scan it and it brings up all these displays, and then you star all the ones that are, so all of these aren't starred, but like this one, this chest is starred. And then it will show up the items in all the chests. I mean, this is just fantastic. And then we need another star block. So we have 7 stars in the system, plus 4 on me. So there we go. What happened with the 2 extra stars? Maybe it swallowed them there, we will see. And then I made a nether amethyst block previously. It's good to see that the nether amethyst actually are useful for something. Okay, this is something completely different. And can I now make this? Oh, you know, those stuff I have in the bag. That of course took a couple more nether stars. The end crystals, that's what they're called. That is what they are called. And now I can make this tier 2 growth crystal, which is supposed to make the stuff. I don't know how much faster it will make the stuff grow, but hopefully a bit. Oh, that looks impressive. Okay, are you accelerating the growth? Hey, there it is. Well, there it is, planted again. I mean, I could make a few more of these plants, but you know, they need the crux to grow underneath them, so that takes a bit more nether star. I mean, it just gets to the point where you're wondering whether the nether star is, I mean, I guess it is, it will be eventually, but I am fairly happy working with this as it is working now. Let's just see how much we get overnight. Anyway, I think we will finish here. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.